Hey guys, so I'll be trying to answer case study 1 and offer some advice to Marilyn in how to be able to recover some of her clients or customers as you would want. Well, this is a pretty much difficult or challenging situation Marilyn finds herself in and her company, but then I think that it is something which is not impossible to do. It is very possible to at least get back some, if not all, of the customers, since some have tasted other companies that are running the same services or delivering the same services as Maryland's company. So it will be a little challenging or difficult to get all of them back on the track or on list. But then she will be able to acquire some of these clients if she is able to do and implement these suggestions I am about to share. In this case, the first thing Marilyn has to do is to offer a very sincere apology to the customers. He needs to find out what the customer wants to hear from the apology and deliver exactly that. The apology must not feel mechanical. It must feel actual, and the customer must feel it, that indeed you are sorry for what had happened. Do not try to issue blames or blame another person, but take up the step or take up the error upon yourself, even though you were not the one that did the wrong, and own up to it and apologize. That will show to the client that indeed you care and you feel about the loss that the client had suffered due to your negligence or your inability to follow up. While at this and offer the apology, it is important to get to the root of the problem. You need to investigate the situation and find out what actually happened and be able to avert it. And if there is a need for training your employees or training people, the training must be done immediately so as to not allow such an issue happen in the future, resulting in losing a lot of clients which you will actually need. Frustrated customers do not like repeating themselves or answering several questions, so avoid asking several questions to customers. However, try to pick up leads from their previous conversation and get to know what had actually happened and who had the problem resulted from. And if that person is still around and if it's a general situation, offer the training that is needed to avert these challenges in the future. Do not let the conversation with the customer end without fixing the problem. This requires that your service rep with excellent problem-solving skills approach them and help them be able to get over the loss while promising them an excellent comeback or some incentive that would help them be able to come back to you. Since these customers have tasted services that are a little much higher than you are providing, investigate it. Find out how much the other companies or your competition are giving to her and try to offer same. This will help you win back their love or trust. Also, try to promise them some discount when they come to you and look for ways to improve your services that the other companies are not rendering to them so as to make them feel comfortable in coming back to you. Offer extra. Do not offer the ordinary or as others are doing, as in your case, you would want to own them back. So you'd have to do everything possible to get them back as your customers by giving them a discount or even improving on your services to a much greater thing so that it will be able to convince these customers to come back to you. And while getting them back, the most important thing is to follow up with the customer. Follow up and ask the customer how that person will like the services. Make it a conversation and let that customer be in the detail, so that the customer will feel comfortable coming to you and helping you acquire what you have. In that case, there will be an win-win situation, a win-win situation for both of you. You'll be able to recover your customer back, and your customer will be happy for this new service you are rendering to them. So this is my advice to Marilyn.